Good morning. This is Stephanie and Goose with Growing from the Woodpile. And today is going to be a day of garden chores to prepare the garden for the fall garden. It's August 3rd. Today is my oldest son's birthday. But I was looking through my planting guides. Let's see. I get these growing in the garden calendar. It's for Arizona. She lives in Mesa, where I live. And if I go through what I can plant right now, it says corn. And I want to do 2 of my beds full of corn. So I need a prep. There's other things I'm going to plant. There's other things I'm going to start inside. I'm going to start, I think it says broccoli and some other things that I'm going to start inside. I'm going to lunch with a friend today. I want to see if there's any tomatoes or peppers at the local nursery. So, and then, look, we can do summer squash again. So, my goal is to clean out some of the beds and pull out some of the mulch that's just leaves to prepare those beds, to put more dirt in because some of the levels are low and I want to top it off with some things. So my goal today is to tear out a bunch of basil. The basil makes my garden look like it's healthy, or at least cut it back a whole lot, decide which beds. So I have an hour before I need to take a shower and get ready to go to lunch with my friend. So I'm just going to put you on my chest mount camera strappy thing, and go from there of me filming me what chores I'm going to be doing. Over here, I convinced my son to help me, not this morning, he has an appointment, but these are my compost bins. So see, I'm completely out of compost. Ooh, spider web. And I need him to move the compost into there, and that's so dry that I'm going to add some more greens to it. So I want to try to revive my compost. What else do I have over here? Let's see here. Oh, that's some feeding for the compost. Oh, that's straw. And then this was garden dirt that I got from the nursery. So actually, it's Scene Farms. But you can buy their stuff in bulk. So, Friday I want to take the truck and get some more dirt, and today we were just gonna, hopefully prepare the beds for the dirt to come in. Maybe we'll pull up some of these weeds too. All right, I'm gonna attach you. We're gonna let Goose go in the garden. Not sure if that's a great idea. You gonna be a good doggo? I'm just a puppy. I'm just a puppy. All right, had to get a beverage. Got my mint tea out here. Got the doggo. Ready for the chaos, doggo. Gonna get to go in here. So. Hey! Do not chase her. I already lost the doggo. So I'm thinking corn either in these 2 beds. The doggo's eating cat poop. These 2 beds, or these 2 beds. I think I'm gonna go with these 2 beds. I don't know why I'm conflicted about it. Because I feel like this one over here gets too much shade from the sun. Maybe that's why. Yeah, that one has more tomatoes established. So I'm gonna go with these two beds. I don't know. So you need to see how long corn grows for, honestly. Because if it's, how many months of the year do I want to be tying up the beds? So that is a good point. That's a tomatillo. Bunch of basil. That's a tomato. Okay. Either way, things have to be trimmed down. I really wish I had my pruners, but these seem to be working just fine. This basil, I'll just leave here. He's been here 2 years. So I don't think there's anything good about him. I don't mean to say good about him. He's good for the bees. I don't eat anything off of him because I've heard several different people, including Jacques in the garden, say that it changes flavor once it goes to seed, and he's gone to seed a bunch of times. So I know on a chest-mounted camera, you sometimes just see the ground, so that's kind of hard. So I apologize. Plus, I'll probably cut some of it out, so probably won't see all of it. But I am gonna leave him because I don't know. I'm that type of person that leaves plants, even though when I don't use them, I always say I leave them for the bees. Even though I have so much basil in my garden that leaving them for the bees. Bees have lots of things to do in the garden. So just gonna do a rough trim. Although Jack in the Garden did say not all is a loss with the basil. As you see, like right here, there's new growth, so that's not going to be better. So when you do like a pretty intense chop, that when the new growth comes, that won't be better. So this was a sun-dried tomato that just bit the dust in the heat when I was gone. So there's one exciting thing about being back at the home garden full-time is I'll be able to watch the growth. Growth? Oh, look what I found! I found my pruners. Yeah, probably gonna need to be oiled. Okay, they seem pretty good. Okay. And I'll probably switch to the pruners just because I don't want to dull these ones up. These aren't my good pruners, so I'm still missing my good pruners. Oh, so what I was saying is the being here more full-time, I can better watch the garden. You know, when I have watering issues like I did out front, I would catch that sooner when things started looking pretty bad. Yeah. And I can edit some of this out so you don't have to sit here and... All right, Mr. Basil Plant, you're gonna be just like that. Yeah. The Swiss chard's been there behind it for a couple of years now. I actually harvested some of that yesterday. That's a volunteer tomato plant. These, I swear, are like volunteer palm plants. I don't know. So I want to see if I can, I don't know. This is the problem with this cattle panel here. And the cattle panel is there because the cats. That's a marigold right there. You are a pepper that I'm pretty sure you're a jalapeno. let's cut off some of this. This is like opal basil. Oh, so much basil. So much basil. There is a reason why I plant so much basil. Because I overplant it in the spring. And then I feel like at least it makes my garden look good. Look at you though. I need to harvest. Let's harvest some of you and take you inside to make pesto. Cut some of these. See, these haven't gone to seed, but they are going to get a pretty intense pruning. And let's make some pesto out of you. My husband don't like the smell of basil in the fridge, and I agree. It's pretty strong. All right, tomatillo. All these little baby tomato plants. I used to have a Napa Chardonnay right there, so I'm hoping those are Napa Chardonnays that are gonna come from this. I don't know if it's a hybrid or not. This tomato plant, I have to decide. I think I'm just gonna be pulling it. They've all been there since last fall. Yeah. I'm just gonna tear this one out. Yeah. And we'll leave this one. I think this one's a Thai basil. I think he's a little stunted because of growth. All right. This is lemon basil. And the bottom tier is either opal basil or Thai basil. I have a hard time telling the difference between the two. See, this one definitely is the opal. It has that dark inner spot. So, I need my seat. This up here is lettuce leaf basil or mammoth basil. I'm just not here during the summer to harvest it as much. Plus, I just plant too much basil. So I either need to find someone to give it to, or I just have to be okay with it. I'm just composting it and I'm making it because it's pretty. Yeah, because it's pretty. I've made tea out of the lemon basil and it's okay. I'll drink it. It's definitely not my favorite. Dude, you keep hitting me in the head. The opal basil, I do plant it just because it's pretty. I don't ever plan on using it. It is super strong. And I have so much sweet basil in the garden that I just use that. My wheelbarrow is getting full. Oh, I need to go get another one, but let's see how much we can pile it up. I did order some seed starting medium dirt, whatever you want to call it. Supposed to be here Saturday. Supposed to be here Saturday. Today is Thursday. Usually, if you made it this far into my video, I upload videos on Thursday. And why Thursday? I'm not one that has, sometimes I do pre-record videos, but a lot of times I don't. So it gives me time to get out to the garden to record Thursday's video. I know we could be like, just do it on Sunday. But it's not a church thing. It's more like a lazy thing. Or my husband's off on the weekend, so we spend time together. I act like we go places. We don't. We bond by watching our devices, sitting in chairs. But we do have good conversation. And I'm gonna keep working my way around. Yeah, I kind of butchered you, Basil. It's okay. You... It's alright. It's alright. Losing a few inner leaves. So I am gonna start the strawberries inside. And hello, Goose Goose. He's right here. I don't know if you see him. He's right there. Hello, Goose Goose. And my goal is to plant a bunch of strawberries in the green stalk. That's my plan. That's my plan, huh, Goose? Do you like the smell of basil, Goose? Yeah. I like the smell of basil. My kids don't like the smell of basil. Okay. Can't see, and I can't turn, but I got lavender right there growing from when I rooted in my old plant. We're working our way over to that green stalk. Actually, we'll go there right now because I need to move my seat. This right here, it's basil. There's a little bit of new growth in here. Not basil, lavender. Little new growth. I took pieces from that and rooted them. And you're dead. Let's see if I can make you have new babies. This is what I do a lot of times with the marigold is I just turn around, smash the head. Kinda, I don't know if it's seasoned for them or not, but that's okay. Like, if some grows, that's great. If they don't, that's fine. I don't know if you see what I'm doing. I just take the flower head and then down here in this empty pocket, I kind of just smash them up, sprinkle them in there, cover them up with dirt. I do think I need to turn down the amount of water. Hey, Goose, out. Get out. Get. Thank you. Come on. Yeah, you're not allowed in there. All right, let's try that again. I was yelling at Goose. I take the marigold flower head and I loosen up the little seed pockets, and then I just kind of roughly cover it up with dirt. Again, I don't know if it's marigold season, but that's okay. Things I've learned in the garden is even if it's not season, sometimes it sprouts on its own when it says it's time for me to do that. Okay, we're tackling this basil plant and going to decide what to do about the tomato plant. I think I'm pretty set on pulling them out until I get there and I have to do it. But right now, we got to butcher this basil plant. But I had bought seed starting stuff and I want to start strawberries. They do take a long time to sprout. I think it was like 20 days. So that's going to teach me patience. Like, are they dead? Are they going to do it? But I also noticed I could start other things inside. So we're going to do that too. I will be here now to watch the fall garden. So I can hand water some things that will need to sprout, which that's the problem in the past is I have mulch, and then I think you must be an old basil plant. That's okay. All right. I can keep the seeds wet is what my point was, because before I'd plant them, I'd move the mulch out and the mulch would blow over it and there were just going to be issues. So yeah, I will be here to better watch. Okay, I'm going to put that there and load up this basil. Tomato plant, I'm not going to compost. It has brown and yucky stuff on it. So not going to do that. I'm pulling it out. Why is it so hard to kill a plant? I'm gonna put that there to throw in my city one. Ooh, that's a weird spider that's jumping. I'll stay away from you, okay? Maybe stay away from you. See, in the past, I've just kind of done a chop and drop of the basil right there, and I just threw it back in there. And okay, I am gonna let you live, okay? It's got to trim you back. You're a big mammoth of a basil. I say that now, but then I might just get you all done. Okay. All right. So I'm hoping I need to push the tomatillo through this way because I want to plant corn on that side. And yeah, you all died. Oregano and okay, you do have water. Maybe it was just too hot for you. So let's see. Mr. Tomatillo, not quite yet. Oh, okay, fall down. I'll mess with him later. All right, these were lettuce, and it's probably not the best thing to be doing this. This one's lettuce to grow, and I have enough lettuce seeds saved that I'm not like, I need to save you, but let's pull you out. I'm almost at the point where I think I'm almost overwatering the garden right now. Gonna need to probably turn down the drip. All right, what we got going on back here? A dead tomato. Oh, you're not quite dead. You just look really dead. Got a marigold. Got support. Okay, you look pretty sad, but I'm gonna let you try to grow. I'm gonna pull off all your yucky leaves. Okay. This is your younger tomato plant. And so look, these are lettuces down here from that. Okay, you're a tomatillo. Gentle, gentle. I'm gonna let you live, because hopefully you can talk to your friend over there. All right, you can stay. Another volunteer tomato. You can stay. All right, so with the tomatillo being here and a tomatillo being there, I've decided that these two beds will be the corn ones. I need to do some research because I don't really want to mess up those jalapenos because they're my only jalapenos. Yeah. So maybe, I don't know. I really want to do corn. All right. This tomato plant is coming out. He's been here for a year. I say that, but then I see a tomato over there. But look at all that yucky stuff. That's yucky. It's actually kind of scary to want to get in there. Let's do it. The struggling plant, Stephanie. I'm doing it. He's coming out. I'll have to get the rest of them from the other side. Oh, now I'm smashing little basil plant. Again, I love my cats, but to keep them from pooping in my garden, I have to put down this trellis, but now it's flat and they'll be able to get over it, so I'm gonna have to adjust a few things on that. It looks like he's an old basil plant. What time is it? I was gonna set my alarm and I didn't. Probably check to make sure that I really am filming. Am I really filming? So the weird thing about the tomatillos is I didn't plant tomatillos here. I planted tomatillos way down at the other side of the garden. And I got volunteer here. I got a volunteer. I got some volunteers over there. So I think the birds are helping me out or something. Okay, this is the Thai basil that I wanted to make tea out of. Jess from Roots and Refuge does Thai basil. So in hers, I did the lemon basil and I didn't like that. So let's try this Thai basil. Raw green onions. those are green onions there, and green onions. I like to plant lots of green onions. If you can notice, I use a lot of them. Then I let a lot of them go because I planted too many. Okay. Feeling like my hour should be up. Feeling a little bit done. Tomato plant that died. Rosemary. Pineapple mint is trying to survive. This was the pepper bed that's some has bounced back, some has not. Of course, the Tabasco peppers are like, woohoo, I keep going. One day I'm gonna have good pepper growing. Yeah. I have decided. I feel like I need to be done. Where did my pruners go? Since I at least found one, I'm gonna put them back. I think I've done an hour. I have more to do, but feeling grumpy and hot and want to shower. All right, let's attack. Nothing. See if you can do it, little house pepper. Grow. Be strong. You can do it. We'll attack this basil plant. You being good? You staying out of the garden? Well, in the garden, but out of the garden beds? Huh? Yeah? It's a good boy? Okay. You can stay out here with me. I think I've kind of decided to plant basil up front. It's actually a pretty plant. It grows in the heat. It will look like, maybe mixed in with the flowers, especially when it goes to seed. See, look, I got another melon right there on my volunteer melon plant. See, he's a jalapeno. You can live, little guy. You can live. You can do it. Oh, you got new growth right there. You could do it. You grow. Grow, be strong. I haven't quite decided what to do with huge tomatillo plant. I feel like the more I move them, the more chance it is for him to break. Okay, can you grow in there? And these are green onion. Don't break, don't break. Tomato plant, there was just only one. There was this other tomatillo right here. He not quite growing. All right, Big Jim, you got this. What are you? You're right, Hatch Mild. You go. You keep going. Okay. Well, here's the other one. So you can do this, little guy. You can. I need you to live. So you need 2 tomatillo plants to grow, to pollinate each other. All right, probably just seeing my shoes. Again, I'm grumpy. I'm hot. Need a shower. Over here, basil and strawberries. I think I'm gonna leave these strawberries. I was like, oh, I'm gonna move them. I'm not gonna move them. Oh, but look, you're setting runners off. So hopefully the runners go in with other runners. I almost wanted to tear that basil plant out. He is the old basil, but he's right in the middle of the strawberries. Yeah, sacrificing you. Wow, look what I did. Okay. Grass growing from the back. He was a good bee. Look at this random tomato plant growing right here. Gonna leave him. I'm gonna push him back over there. I did harvest mint the other day, and it was like a spider issue or a spider mite issue. So plus it's super hot for it right now, but hopefully he will grow back. He has for 2 years now. All right, what's going on over here? What's going on? More basil. That's what's going on. I planted the basil here, and there was actually chamomile right there that I hope comes back. Supposedly, like, you know, you want other smells so things don't get into your... Yeah, you're just gonna be done. You're all dry at the bottom, and yeah. Okay, I'm done. I'm calling it good. Thank you. Ooh, they got strawberry plant over here. Yay. And I don't know what you were, but looks like you were a dying tomato. And I'm gonna get back there and pull out all this spider grass. But, okay, I really am calling it done. I gotta find the doggo. I'm gonna go take a shower. Thank you for learning and growing with the woodpile. I'll probably do a part 2 or chop off the end and add more to this video, but I didn't even touch a lot of this bed or these I need to clean up, and especially down towards the end. Has a lot that I need to do down there.